We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia. Shortstop, number 2.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Duvall is over and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now. He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he got him. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Guerrero. And the inning is over. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Lawrence Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's Kendrys Morales. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. Hats off to that one. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, and there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, Russ Hoskins. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Misses. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fly ball into straightaway left. McCutchen moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Striding in, Nick Williams. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Nick Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Odubel.
First delivery to him on the way. Odubel Herrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
This is line to left. Grichuk is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Williams rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Ready for another chance, Maikel Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Full count. 3-2. Grounded to third. Sano gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Striding in once again, Lawrence Gurriel.
Baseman, Lawrence Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Segura for 1. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Gurriel is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in, Russ Hoskins. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the Blue Jays 4th, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
1-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now, Adam Duvall. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And that misses 2-2. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Hernandez. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 1. So striding in,
5.
Nick Williams.
Designated hitter, Nick Williams.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-2.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
For Philadelphia,
here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the score.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Nick Ahmed.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. High, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Gurriel.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Kendrys Morales. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Schwarber.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastballs.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, JT Realmuto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Realmuto.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he got him swinging. Andrew McCutcheon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Russ Hoskins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch. Now definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Number 56. James.
Danny Valencia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nick Williams, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Joe Biagini trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Biagini.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Swing and a miss got him reaching, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Randall Grichuk. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hoskins is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Romine ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gurriel backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Schwarber gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Herrera is retired. 2 down now.
Catcher.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in, Lawrence Gurriel.
Second baseman, Lawrence Gurriel.
From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He singled his last time up.
Hitter, Kendrys Morales. Your attention, please. Now
a new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek.
Now playing second base, number 17, Andrew Romine.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out for us here in inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Montgomery.
He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now. Russ Hoskins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Romine. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Standing in, Jose Bautista comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bautista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Baseman Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Romine is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Edelbray Ramos enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 61, Edelbray Ramos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Vladimir Guerrero is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ryan Tepera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Ryan Tepera.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now batting, JT Realmuto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Lawrence Gurriel. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games lead to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen looking up. Gone! Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, JT Realmuto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Popped high in the air. Morales is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitting just above
Leading
the
off
banner
for Toronto,
300 mark on the
left
season
fielder,
coming into this one.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Miguel Sano. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. This is skied out toward right. Duvall has a beat on it. 1 away. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Valencia.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 6.
Here's Bryce Harper now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So striding forward now, Trevor Plouffe, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Standing in, Clayton Richard. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Clayton Richard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Line drive to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
Batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Lawrence Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cesar Hernandez.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Vince Velasquez.
Vince Velasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gene Segura.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here's Kendrys Morales. They'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
First baseman number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So striding in, Randall Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Duvall. 1 away. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Danny Valencia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. And that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Duvall over to his right. 1 out. Throw behind him to second. Digging in now, Vince Velasquez. And he may instead be asked to bunt.
Velasquez.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Clayton Richard.
Leading
He'll
off for the
start
Blue
things
Jays,
out here in a tie
pitcher,
ball game.
Clayton Richard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Center fielder, number 11.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pereira going back at the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Lawrence Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Odubel
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Realmuto.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gurriel takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Schwarber is under it, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman, Kendrys
Infield
Morales.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is after it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Grichuk.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line towards center field. Pilar is there. 2 gone. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Miguel Sano.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Running yet again for second. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's safe. And a rather easy first out. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Richard. He's 0 for 2.
Richard.
Vladimir Guerrero will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Richard,
spot.
Number 27, Vladimir Guerrero.
David Robertson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
3-0 now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Center fielder, number 11.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. At the plate, Lawrence Gurriel.
Second baseman, Lawrence Gurriel.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. John Axford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, John Axford.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
1 for 2 on his line.
second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he retired 1 away. Standing in, David Robertson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Nick Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Now pitching for Toronto.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Andrew Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Andrew Romine.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now
Striding in, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Daniel Hudson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
41, Daniel Hudson.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Duvall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 55 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the.
Kendrys Morales.
Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Catcher
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Dominguez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 58.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Into the box, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Center fielder Odubel.
And now the lefty J.P. Howell is on to try to close things out here in the 9th.
Blue Jays, number 56, J.P. Howell.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Ahmed is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Now batting, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Tepera comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there.